Have you ever, considered if the person people see on Sunday is the exact same person living at home on a random Monday? Welcome to this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Today we're looking at a document titled Day 31, which focuses on this theme of walking in integrity.
Right. And the mission for you, the listener today, is to really unpack the very real tension between building a public reputation and, well, forging true private character.
It's a tension we constantly navigate, often without even realizing it. The text makes this razor-sharp distinction here. Reputation is about managing an image to influence how others perceive us.
Which, we all do.
Exactly. But integrity is built through obedience. It reveals who we actually are when absolutely no one is watching.
Okay, let's unpack this because it gets to the mechanics of it. It's structural. I like to think of reputation as like the fresh coat of paint on a house.
Oh, I like that analogy.
Yeah, and integrity is the load-bearing beams inside the walls. The paint gets all the compliments from the neighbors, but it does absolutely nothing to hold the roof up.
What's fascinating here is the mechanism behind that. We prioritize the paint, the reputation, because we are wired as social creatures to crave immediate validation.
Right, the paint looks good right now.
Yes, reputation pays off right away, but those load-bearing beams, that integrity is only really tested when a storm hits.
That makes total sense.
And the text roots this in our standing before God. Integrity is the reality of who we are when the audience is completely stripped away.
Wait, so doing the right thing might actually hurt my career or social life? We live in a world where reputation is literal social currency.
Well, yeah, it doesn't sugarcoat it at all. The text acknowledges that choosing integrity over reputation has severe tangible costs.
Like what kind of costs?
Well, it brings up the historical account of Joseph in Potiphar's house. He was completely isolated. He could have compromised his character with zero immediate social fallout, but he refused.
Nobody would have known.
Exactly. And his reward for that hidden integrity was losing his freedom for a season.
Okay, so the text is admitting that having high integrity might actually ruin your life, at least in the short term.
Yeah, you might lose financial opportunities, popularity, or, entire friend groups, but the why matters here.
Right, there has to be a payoff.
The source explains that while reputation brings fragile, temporary advantages, integrity builds absolute, unshakable security over the long haul.
It builds actual trust.
Right. It creates the kind of dependable truthfulness that makes a marriage actually function or a friendship actually last. Trust can only take root in the soil of integrity.
Here's where it gets really interesting, though. If the cost of maintaining those structural beams is that steep, how do we even begin to measure where we stand?
Yeah, this leads to a really uncomfortable audit, the author suggests.
Oh, wait.
It asks you to imagine this. If God were to publicly broadcast your internet history, your finances, and your most private conversations, would you live the same way?
Oh, wow. That is terrifying.
It's a brilliant stress test for those hidden beams, though. It forces you to look at the friction between your public projection and your private reality.
Because we know our reputation couldn't survive all that being public.
Exactly.
Even without huge scandals, my internal monologue on a slow traffic day would probably get me exiled from polite society.
Oh, absolutely, me too. But if we connect this to the bigger picture, the text pivots here. God isn't demanding flawless perfection from this inventory.
Which is a massive relief.
For sure. The point of the audit isn't to induce shame over every mistake. The text emphasizes that God is looking for honesty and faithfulness.
Okay, I see.
It's about the trajectory of your heart. When you drop the facade, are you consistently moving toward truthfulness, even when it costs you?
So it's about direction, not perfection. That fundamentally changes how you approach the day.
It really does.
And it leads perfectly to a deeply sobering quote from the document that kind of sums up our entire deep dive today. It says, "Your reputation may open doors, but your integrity determines how long you can remain there."
That is the ultimate reality check. The text makes it clear as a life principle that true integrity isn't forged in one massive heroic moment.
Right, it's not a movie.
No, it is built layer by layer through tiny, daily, faithful choices.
Yeah.
So I will leave you with this to ponder. If character is built in the shadows, what is the smallest, most insignificant choice you will make today that absolutely no one will see but will quietly forge the bedrock of your true identity?